Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Sam here with CustomPCReview.com, and I'm here at the Razer booth at CES 2014. I'm here again with Min. How you doing, Min?
Pretty good. Yourself?
Good, good, good. So after E3, you showed us the new Razer Blade. You showed us the updated 17-inch Razer Blade as well.
The Blade Pro.
The Blade Pro, of course. And now you've got a whole new design concept here, as well as a first entry, I guess, into fitness bands.
Well, wearables.
Wearables.
It's not
wearables.
a fitness band.
Okay. All right, it's not a, yeah. So yeah, why don't you go ahead and show us this first. This is the Nabu?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is the Razer Nabu. It is in a single line. I think what we call the a wearable device that helps you live smarter. Now, what do we mean by helping you live smarter? So I'm just going to show you pretty much three things that the Nabu does. First up, it does notifications. So essentially, as you can see from the top of the screen, you can actually see what we call a public icon screen. Now, so for example, when you get a call or when you get a text message, you get the relevant icon that appears, and you kind of wear it over here. So I'm just going to put it over here. If you wear it and you see it on the top of your wrist, it'll vibrate and tell you, hey, you know, you've got a text coming in. So at that point of time, you'll actually turn your wrist around, and you turn it around, and this is what we call the privacy screen, where you can actually see detailed information. So if it's somebody's calling, there we go. So
kind of like that.
So there's like a mock-up that you can kind of use.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Looks like this one might be out of battery, but
absolutely. Well, basically, you know, you can turn it around and you know, get information who's calling you, what text message is coming in, and so on and so forth. So it streams it all from your Android or iOS phone, right? So that's an incredible thing that today only smartwatches can do. But the Razer Nabu does that and does it a lot more. So you talked about tracking, right?
Yep.
So the second thing that it does really well is that it tracks data for your quantified self. So when we talk about quantified self, it essentially gives you all kinds of information about, for example, how many steps you've walked, how many stairs you've climbed, or pretty much your location and who you're hanging out with. So all that data which you can control, it's all opt-in on your smartphone, is going to be made available to you, and it's social. So for example, if you've got a Nabu band and I've got a Nabu band and we put our settings to share Twitter profiles, once we shake hands, just with a simple handshake, we could be automatically doing data transfer band to band, and we'll be following each other on Twitter.
Awesome.
So with all of this, what's most exciting is that we're putting all of this on an open development platform so that anyone can be developing applications for the Razer Nabu, and that's what we are probably the most excited about.
Awesome. Okay. And this, when they do communicate, are they communicating via Bluetooth, NFC?
So that's a great question. So Bluetooth, because it's a master and slave wireless concept, you're not going to be able to do band-to-band communication. We've got our own proprietary wireless encrypted protocol that does that. So it does little bursts of data, and with all that data, with all that notifications, out of the box, you kind of think that, wow, you know, how much battery life is this going to have?
Yeah.
This is going to have up to 10 days. So 7 to 10 days of battery life on a single charge. So engineers have really, really kind of pulled a rabbit out of the hat for this one.
And it's secure communications as well?
Absolutely secure. So between the smartphone and the Nabu band is Bluetooth LE. So it gives all the information from that perspective, and we're announcing this at CES for the first time, and it's going to be available to developers in the next couple of weeks. Sign up at razerzone.com at only $49.
Okay, and when will it be generally available? Is there a time frame for that?
Yes.
Or?
So we're working on getting it out to North America first by the end of Q1, and the rest of the world a little while later.
Okay, and any pricing on that, or is that still up in
That's
the air?
a bit, you know, it's a bit of a secret right now, but I must say that we're really working on surprising the people in a good way.
Okay, awesome. All right, so it looks like you guys have this insane system right here. Is it a desktop? Is it a gaming PC? I mean, what is this thing?
So, well, in essence, what we're really trying to do is to reinvent the concept of the gaming desktop from ground up. So today, you know, many of us build our own PCs, right? And you know, many of us do that, but there are many, many others who don't have the technical capability of, you know, making a differentiating between a CPU and a GPU. So what we're really doing over here, and if I can just take you a little bit to the side over here, is we are building, or we are designing, the world's first truly modular PC. And this is a concept design right now, and we're calling it Project Christine. And what it does is it's totally fully modular. You can see over here you've got GPU 1, GPU 2, GPU 3, you've got a CPU, You know, you've got things like a Blu-ray drive, you know, a control panel, SSDs and stuff like that over here. And all of this is mineral oil cooled. So you can see actually the cooling reservoir. So what we've done essentially is to provide all of this into an ultra modular system. And you can kind of, see it over here, got double ceiling over here. So for example, if you just want a single GPU, you can have that. You just plug in one of the modules and you're good to go. In essence, what we're really trying to do is to allow anyone to be a PC gamer. You know, to have anyone to take away all of that, you know, hassle and stuff like that, and to have the guys to say, okay, I want to upgrade my GPU today. I plug it up, plug in the latest GPU, and you're good to go.
Awesome. And how about cooling? How is this entire unit cooled? You were kind of talking about a solution that you had earlier?
Yes. So essentially, we've got a couple of solutions running at this point of time. We've got a prototype running in our labs. Essentially, here we've got, for example, a thermal reservoir or thermal tower of sorts that, with all these double seal pipes, you just plug it in, and essentially mineral oil will flow through it, and it's absolutely, absolutely silent. And because it's an entirely self-contained design, we can factory overclock it to the maximum and know that it's going to be stable. So everything from obsolescence to compatibility, you know, the blue screens and stuff like that you know happen from time to time. We're going to take all of that out and essentially come up with a one size fits all kind of a desktop PC. It's concept design though. So just like the concept design we had 2 years ago, Project Fiona, we won the best of CES for that. So it spurred us to build the actual Fiona, which became the Razer Edge. After that,
was a very good device we saw last year.
This time around, we are really here to find out from the community what they think of a truly, fully modular PC design.
That's great. And any idea when or any sort of, you know, when it would come out on the market? Or?
No, this is going to be a huge engineering challenge. You know, it's going to be able. We're going to have to go all the way down in the system level to really work this through. But in essence, for us at Razer, you know, first we want to know if the game. We're for gamers by gamers. We want to know if the gamers really want it. So once we hear that, you know, what's the response from the gamers? Is it positive? Is it an incredibly great idea? Is it a stupid idea? You know, whatever, right? Yeah, I'm watching the troll out there. So once we get that feedback, you know, we will then decide, you know, should we put in all that resources, that hundreds of engineers, you know, millions of engineering hours to get the actual unit running. And I hope to see that happen.
I hope to see that happen as well. So is there anything else you'd like to show us today, or?
Well, this is pretty much it. We've got the Adaro line of lifestyle headphones that we've got, you know, everything from in-ears to over-ears to a wireless Bluetooth headset for aptX with, you know, technology. That's really cool, so, you know, do check it out at the booth.
It's outside. Okay, all right, excellent. So I guess that's it. So thank you again for the interview, and check back again for more CES 2014 coverage.